Entering this one-of-a-kind Hall of Fame, reserved only for the best car designers, Peter Horbury receives a European recognition for his incredible work as a car designer who managed to define the design language of several car brands. In recent years, Peter has led the design of Geely in China, Lynk & Co in Sweden, Lotus and London Taxi in UK, Proton in Malaysia, even the design work for Terrafugia in America, a start-up dealing with the first flying cars.
Well, thank you very much for all of those details. And with your permission, I'd actually like to call on stage the inductee of last year's Hall of Fame, who's also here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a very warm round of applause to Marek Reichman, the Chief Design Officer from Aston Martin and member of the DESIGNBEST Hall of Fame. So, good evening. Right. Marek, thank you very much for joining us, and it's very important to have you here with us for this very particular moment, because this is more than just an award, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
You need to go to the microphone.
I do need to go to the microphone, you're right. It is an amazing award. Last year I was the winner of the award. It's the recognition of what we do as a profession, which is we put our passion, love, soul into developing and creating designs, and it's an amazing award. Peter will appreciate it, I know. It's something that's very special if you're a designer to achieve the award and recognition of the world, really.
Thank you very much, Marek. Well, gentlemen, I'd like both of you to announce the inductee into tonight's Hall of Fame. Would you like to welcome him up onto stage?
Peter Horbury, come up to the stage, please.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Wow, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and the esteemed members of the AUTOBEST jury. And of course, I'd like to say especially thank you to Dan, or Darth, the chairman of AUTOBEST. I'd like to recognize your engagement you've had over many years with this extraordinary group of very important journalists. You are playing such an important role as ambassadors for this industry, including markets which perhaps our industry didn't value enough 20 years ago. Communication is key, and you have helped to make people in Central Europe and all over Europe understand our brand values, which are very often driven by design. So thank you. It is indeed a truly great honor to receive this award, I suppose, for a lifetime. My career, which is now this year 45 years long, so far. When people ask me, have you designed cars all your life? I usually answer, well, not yet. And I have to admit that such an occasion and an accolade also is slightly worrisome. In the Oscars ceremony in Los Angeles, it often includes at least one Lifetime Achievement Award, which, let's be honest, we all know it's the Before It's Too Late award. But it was 45 years ago that this July when, as a newly qualified car designer, I first walked into the design studio of what was then Chrysler UK, the old Roots group, Humber, Hillman, Sunbeam, Singer, Simca. And my first major task was to design the bumpers, grille, and the headlamps of the Chrysler Horizon, which eventually meant that due to the rather complex nationalistic voting system, at the time, I could claim the design responsibility for the European Bumper, Grille and Headlamp of the Year 1979. Of course, the rest of the Horizon won the Car of the Year, but I was so proud of those bumpers. And my career over the last 40-odd years has taken me from the UK to Volvo in Sweden and the Netherlands, back to the UK, to Volvo Sweden again, to the UK with Ford's Premier Automotive Group, over to Ford in Detroit, and back once more to Sweden with Volvo, and eventually in 2012 to start Geely Design with 5 staff in a borrowed room in Gothenburg. Well, today, Geely Design totals over 900 design staff in 8 studios in China, Sweden, Barcelona in Spain, Los Angeles in the USA, Malaysia, and the UK. Well, isn't it time to call it a day, you might ask? Well, my next birthday, I'm 70, and perhaps it should be. But I tell you, now with Lotus joining our group, I'm having way too much fun. Retirement can wait. So, thank you once again for this wonderful recognition for what I would call the first half of my career. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.